I did see from social media, Bird, there's a photo. You did get the possessed doll named Vlad. I'd seen this just last week. It was on Nextdoor. Somebody had it posted up there, and they were talking about this doll, Vlad, that it sounded like they just wanted to get rid of because they said the doll was evil and there have been bad things that had been happening to them with this doll.
Oh, no. He's got it.
And, of course, Jbird has the doll, Vlad. Yeah, it said, and the guy who posted it, Garrett, he said, I'm getting rid of this horrible doll. There's a spirit attached to it, and I can't throw it away. I got it a while back from an estate sale as the owner had passed away, but I can only imagine the random occurrences that have happened are due to this doll. They occur in the room he's in. Lights will turn on and off. Sometimes you hear a clicking or ticking in his direction. He's leaned over. His arms have slightly moved. Doors have banged. Presences have been felt. It has an odd presence itself. I believe it to be around 150 to 200 years old. His clothing is hand-sewn. His face seems to be sort of wax. He has real hair. His sword is made of bone and his legs are wire and his boots are some sort of plaster. I feel like it's created bad energy to just throw him away. So someone please take him. So Burr is holding in his hand Vlad.
Yes. Now, there's a lot of confusion online about this doll. I even put it up on our social media. Some people are saying it's a Ken doll. People are saying, I thought it was going to be the size of Grimsley. Now, I will say, I thought it was going to be a bigger doll. I thought the picture did look bigger.
It's the same size as a Barbie.
It is. Now, there is weird hair on it. There is, I believe these hands were added on. This is bone. He has a sword made of bone right here.
Okay.
And the whole thing was weird. The whole situation was weird. I was texting with the guy all weekend long, and he found out we did radio. He found out we did a podcast. He wanted nothing to do with that. He's like, why are you guys trying to get me on the air, according to my sources?
Yeah.
So then I just started talking with him, and I said, let's meet up. We ended up meeting up in a parking lot, the Duffy's parking lot by my house, and he brought his girlfriend. She wouldn't even get out of the car. He told me, he goes, she's so afraid of this doll. She's the main reason why I'm getting it out of the house. He goes, she thinks it's possessed. Then he starts going into this pooping story.
What?
Yes, this is in the parking lot at Duffy's.
He's telling you about his bathroom habits?
Yeah, he goes, the other night.
Did this just happen in the Duffys?
No, this was a couple nights before. Or a week before, he had said that he was doing his business in the bathroom, sitting down, and that he saw the shadow walking back and forth, and he could hear it clicking and all kind of weird different things while he was pooping. And I had just met this guy. He never said pooping, but he said,
He was in the bathroom.
Yeah, and he kind of mimicked like he was going to the bathroom.
Oh, wow.
It was kind of odd.
He's kind of showing you the right position.
Yeah.
So the doll likes to mess with people while they're pooping?
According to him,
get that thing away from me.
That's what that was one of the stories he had said. He said his girlfriend noticed the arms had moved before. She wouldn't get out of the car. He drove kind of a fancy car, too, that was tinted. You couldn't see in.
Uh-huh.
It was just
odd.
It was odd.
This sounds like a movie.
It really did. Then I'm going, is this a bit? Is Kevin behind this? I go, it couldn't have been a bit because it was on.
It's not good.
It was on that website.
Yeah, right. It was on
Nextdoor. And I did. The deal was $75. That's what you had said, and
wow.
I agreed. I agreed to it.
Yeah.
Now, yes, I thought it was going to be bigger, but I already told him I was going to meet him there. I already agreed to $75, and I wasn't in the. It was either me get it for $75 or not get it, and we don't have this bit anymore.
Okay.
I figured the KVJ Nation would be upset if I didn't get it, rather than me getting ripped off of $75.
People want to know, is this really a haunted doll that now is going to wreck your life?
What day did you get, Vlad?
Yesterday.
Just yesterday, okay.
Yes.
Nothing so far?
Well, that's what's odd. Tell me if you think this is...
You always have odd stuff. So how are you going to be able to tell if it's Vlad?
Okay, so I put Vlad down right in my kitchen when I got home, and I kept him standing the entire time. Within an hour, I'm playing guitar and a string breaks of the one guitar that I have in my house right now. So now I'm not able to play guitar. So I go over to my keyboard, and my keyboard doesn't work now. And I could have left my keyboard on, maybe because the batteries ran out. But it was those little things right off the bat. Within an hour, little inconveniences happened. but that could have happened if I didn't have Vlad. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So is it going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy of all the bad things that
Everything
happen?
bad is now going to be because of Vlad, this doll.
That's what
Can you maybe introduce that to Vicky, who is on your Weird and Whatever podcast? She seems to have senses about evil and demonic spirits. See if she senses anything.
Absolutely. People do keep sending me this one type of doll that sort of looks like him. It's not the right doll. I know people think it is. This has wire in it. You want here, touch it, Kevin.
No, it's okay. I'm not touching that doll.
No, do not touch it, Kevin.
No. I ain't getting near that thing.
This is made of some type of bone, this sword right here.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what
you might want to get that checked, see if it's human.
But then you wonder, was this guy just putting me on? You know what I mean? Is he making this story up to sell this $5 doll for $75?
He found the right people to buy his dumb prank.
I don't think he's making it up. I think because he didn't want to come on the radio. He wanted nothing to do with anything. So I think he genuinely wants this creepy looking doll out of his life, and I get it.
Yeah, I'm texting him back. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. I'll meet you here. He goes, okay. I just don't want it back with these laugh emojis. I'm like, all right. And then he gives it to me as he's leaving. I don't want it back. I go, okay. No problem.
So it's almost like he's handed off. He feels like this curse is now your problem. And it's hot potato.
The curse has been transferred.
Yes.
It's officially over to you.
Yeah, and then, the guitar string breaks. I'm going, Vlad, or what are you up to? Or is that just...
Or do I have cheap guitar strings?
Yeah, is it time? Did I not turn my keyboard off? Because I don't have an adapter. It has batteries in it.
Okay. Wow.
That was weird, though.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens now to Jbird's life. Now that Vlad is in it.
I did want it to be bigger, but...
He's the size of a Barbie.
He's the size of a
We
Barbie.
thought it was going to be the size of like a Grimsley.
Imagine if he causes a lot of problems, though. It's going to be impressive. It'll just go to show you the moral of the story is big problems can come in small sizes.
Oh, Kevin, that'd be the ending of the episode.
That's it.
I love that.
Lesson learned. Lesson learned.